let's fucking go. The 49ers have clinched the NFC West. And for the third time in 4 years, the Niners are going back to the playoffs officially, beating the Seahawks 21-13 in a game that may look close on the scoreboard, but make no mistake about it, it was not a close game at all. The 49ers absolutely dominated the Seahawks, and they clinched the NFC West, and they guarantee themselves, at worst, the number 3 seed in the NFC, and they're guaranteed to have at least one home playoff game, which would be on Wild Card Weekend. Wow. The Brock Purdy story just keeps getting better and better week after week. Everyone's like, Brock, you did well. You did well against the Dolphins when Jimmy got injured and you had to just step in a crucial time. You made the most of it and you did well, but can you do it on your first NFL start? Can you do it against the GOAT, Tom Brady, and the Buccaneers defense? Can you do it? What does he do? He has the game of his life. They're like, okay, that's nice, Brock. 2 solid games. Your first NFL start was a success. You were the first rookie to beat Tom Brady in his first start. Okay, can you go on a short week to Seattle? And can you win us the NFC West on a short week against the Seahawks in a place that the Niners usually lose in? Can you do it again, Brock? He's like, okay, no problem. I got this. He's the most confident quarterback you'll see. He's just so poised in the pocket. He's not afraid of pressure. He knows when to get the ball off. He knows when to ding it. And that first touchdown to Kittle to make it 7-0, he had 2 fakes. He faked it to Raymond McLeod, and he faked it to Christian McCaffrey. And then he just finds Kittle up the middle for a touchdown. That was fucking sick. And George Kittle had a great game. He ends up having 2 touchdown receptions. It is so great when George Kittle is a factor again, because George Kittle 2017 through 2020, mainly say 2017 through 2019, was just absolutely incredible. And unfortunately, a lot of games last year and even some this year, he was kind of a non-factor. George Kittle playing like he is right now, George Kittle being targeted the way he is, and the Brock Purdy to George Kittle connection. Both of them played in Iowa, by the way. Kittle playing at University of Iowa, and Purdy playing in Iowa State. Like, the Purdy to Kittle connection is gonna just be one of the best connections you see in the NFL. Mark my words. Kittle has had a great game, and I expect it to just continue. I expect the Purdy to Kittle connection. Man, that's going to be just something sweet. Woo! We just ran it up their throat with Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is great to just run it down their throat, and he's also just great for those short screen passes to get into first down range usually. Wow, man, Christian McCaffrey is just an all-around incredible player, and this defense was incredible. Demo Lenore had a monster game. He almost had a pick 6, but it was called back, but oh well. Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw, Moody Ward, Jimmy Ward, Talanoa Hufanga. Man, Geno Smith and the Seahawks just had no answer to the defense. Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf did all they could, but this defense is just too dominant. The number 1 defense in the NFL. Man, oh, don't forget, Nick Bosa. Man, what a game he had as well. Man, this defense is just so dominant. And the Niners have won 7 games in a row. And in most of those games, they've completely shut out their opponent in the second half. And, you know, this game they may as well have shut out the Seahawks in the second half, because that touchdown that Geno Smith did get, I believe that was to Noah Fant, however you pronounce his name, at the end of the fourth quarter with about 3 minutes left. That was kind of a garbage time touchdown because once the Niners got the ball, you knew they were just going to run out the clock, which we went all the way to the goal line, but then just ran out the clock and didn't even bother scoring the touchdown. Made sure that the clock just expired. Didn't want to take any risks there. And now after Brock Purdy got that first touchdown to Kittle where he made those two fakes, the one to Ray McLeod and the one to CMC, and he got that first touchdown to George Kittle right up the middle, Al Michaels on the Amazon Prime broadcast actually was like, man, doesn't it look like this guy's been in the league for 7 years? And it absolutely does. It just does, because Brock Purdy is such a smart NFL player, such a smart NFL quarterback, and he's played like he's been in the league for years. He basically treated his college career at Iowa State like it was his NFL career. I mean, he developed like an NFL player, and now he looks like he's an NFL veteran. Well, when he's a rookie that was drafted, that was the last overall pick in the 2022 draft. This is literally a story straight out of a Disney movie. But man, Brock Purdy he's just going to keep getting better and better. The more reps he gets, the more experience he gets, the better he's going to look every fucking week. And the Niners just have a special team, man. This team is just absolutely special. The 2019 team was really special, and this team is, I mean, that team started off 8-0 and was just an incredible team. This team did not start off the best at all, losing week 1 to the Bears in a rainy game, and I went to Denver to see them get embarrassed by the Broncos 11-10, and such a shitty offensive performance in that game, and then of course the last game we lost, getting beat out, getting demolished by the Chiefs, and to bounce back and win 7 games in a row and then clinch the NFC West before Christmas. Who would have thought back in September that that's where we'd be right now? I mean, everything literally looks like a set to where the Niners will play the Eagles in the NFC Championship game. I mean, can you tell me any different right now as the way this team's playing? I don't see them going anywhere until they make it to the NFC Championship game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Of course, the Eagles and possibly Dallas are the only teams that scare me in the NFC, and both those teams the Niners can definitely beat. But what an all-around great performance, both offensive-wise and defensive-wise. And again, Brock Purdy's just going to keep getting better. CMC in this offense is going to keep getting better. This defense is going to keep getting better. The Niners have a lot of time to rest up. They don't play until the Saturday before Christmas, playing the Washington Commanders back at Levi's. And another thing with Brock Purdy, he was battling both an oblique and rib injury, and to play like he did, man. And hey, I think that's why he missed some of his starts. That's why he was only 16 of 27. But we'll just say that's why, because when Brock Purdy is fully healthy, I see him having an even better completion percentage. But anyway, that's all I got. Niners, baby. Let's fucking go. NFC West champs. Your boy Danny G. TV is out. Peace!